What it is, and what it do, good people. What it do? How y'all guys doing this evening? Right here, as we continue our journey through this universe, through this matrix system, whatever you want to call it. We call it life. We call it our existence. But in any event, we're always trying to raise our vibrations higher so we can be our best self in that period of time in which we everything else as we coexist. So tonight we're just gonna keep on focusing on that, raising your vibration. Got a great poetry prompt for you tonight, man. And that's all part of trying to get us to raise our vibration. I'm gonna keep saying that. So we're gonna deal with something tonight. I think it's all about you being honest with yourself. Don't worry about nobody else. I heard when I first started coming to poetry events, poetry was for healing you. So since I heard that, I've always kept that into consideration. Always considered my music a healing. And as you will hear in some of my music, I do have a little poetry essence there. So, I guess it's healing to people too. At least that's what you guys tell me. So that's a great thing. I'm glad I'm able to do it. So stand by for the poetry prompt coming up at night. Zoom come in and be seen round the world should ability to do so tonight. So, but in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna start it out nice and smooth, guys, and just kind of get things smoothed out and cranked up in the right way. This is called SVA Ozone. All right, time for you to unwind now. You can fold your clothes, wash your dishes, put up your dishes, whatever. But just do it with the thought of raising your vibration. Do it with the thought of letting things go that hold you back. SVA Ozone, right here on WSDA Radio, Sound Dr. Allen Radio. Got you in that chill mood, that slow your pace down mood, that let that blood pressure relax, let it flow through you. That's what we do, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, to get you in that state of mind. Not so much as when you hear the music, but when you're away from the music, your body's already there. These tunes are created to help you shift your DNA, shift your better at who you are. They take a little while. Keep coming back. Keep coming every Sunday night. Keep listening. Catch the replays. Enjoy it. That's what it's here for. It's here to help you. Anyway, like I said, it's good to see my family. What's going on, fam? All right. All right. Good to see y'all tonight. But like I said, man, we're here to help you do that. So come on, let's have some fun in the process. We're going to keep it nice and mellow for a few minutes as we get ready to this poetry. Hope you're ready to heal tonight. If you are, hang around. If not, help somebody else heal. Still hang around. How about that? All right. So anyway, this one's called The Processional. Here's where you can buy some of that good music you're listening to. That Queen Shay in the building. What it do, sister? Yes, yes, yes. I know we all done got that melanin cranking up now, man, because those two songs back to back, man, put you there. So how you guys doing this evening? I don't want to shout it out at you, two of y'all. Anyway, how you guys doing this evening? Everything good with you? I'm sure it is. If not, it's gonna be. Keep on listening. That's in about 4 minutes or so, thereabout. Gonna be announcing the poetry prompt for the night. And for those of you who are not aware, I'll be putting up a Zoom link. Sign in the Zoom, and that's where I'll bring you in to read your poetry. Normally we had it going on Instagram, but Instagram's connection is just not that great. Found a way to bring it Instagram. Come on over, sign into your Zoom, follow the instructions, and just come on in, and I'll bring you in, and then people on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, X, whatever platform we broadcast into, be able to hear and see you very well, I suppose. And also for you guys who are still hanging out and coming in through Instagram, come on over to twitch.tv/sound.out, youtube.com where you hear the music much, much better. It's the best way to do it. But I appreciate you guys over on Instagram working on getting that to sound a little better. So just hang in there with me. Keep it moving. But anyway, in just a few minutes, we're going to announce the poetry prompt. That's how we'll go about it. But in the meantime, since y'all here, why don't y'all come on, swing with Doc. It's called Swinging with Doc right here on WSDA Radio, Sound.Dallin Radio, Twitch.tv, YouTube.com, X.com, Instagram.com. Every Sunday, 9 p.m. to 12 midnight and more sometimes. /sound.dallin on all those platforms for me, y'all. Come on with it. Let's go. Swinging with Doc. Yeah, somebody rescue me. I need my smooth jazz. For real, man. I can't live without my smooth jazz. And I said my. Um, it's our smooth jazz. I do have it as a gift. All our creators. Very appreciative of piece of the action too, man, so you can enjoy music that you hear. And how my music came about, man. Started writing, started really getting down into writing music in 90, 91, somewhere along in there. And I just didn't like what I was hearing on the radio. I said I can do, which I already had music experience and everything. And so, yes, still doing it. I'm still enjoying it. So here comes the poetry prompt for all you guys who are so anxious. Health vibrations. I don't need your help on that. I thought I had it copied and pasted, but it go through on the IG. You would type that in for me as much as you can. But in the meantime, this is the Zoom ID and poetry prompt for this evening. The Zoom ID is 841-5397-9838. Zoom ID is 841-5397-9838. The passcode is 609384. Passcode is 609384. Right, for those, I'm pretty sure you guys have got that. All right, and it's already up in the chat for Twitch, Facebook, X, YouTube. They already got it up, so here it is. People often say they want to be free. Sometimes your freedom is in letting go of your deepest traumas. So tonight's your night to be free, people. Speak on how releasing your deepest trauma has set you free or can set you free. I'll read this again. People often say they want to be free. Sometimes your freedom is in letting go of your deepest trauma. Tonight's your night to be free. Speak on how releasing your deepest trauma can set you free or has set you free already. Can y'all handle that one? This just requires a little bit of self-cleaning, self-evaluation, whatever you want to call it. And, like I said earlier, told me poetry is for healing. Tonight, let's heal. Let's get rid of some of that trauma we're holding on to, and let's see how the music helps you do that tonight. Because I think that's what's needed. I think the energy I'm feeling out there is really, really muggy. You know how I get muggy after a rain, and you got the sun beaming from early, and all the steam and everything rising up, everything just getting muggy. That's the kind of feeling. We need to break through that atmosphere, not stay there. So let's go on this quest and chop that up. But you guys got the poetry prompt. Health Vibrations going to type that in just a few minutes and get it on for me. I appreciate it. But in the meantime, there is your Zoom ID. I will pin that now at the bottom of the comment section for the IG side. And there we go. So in the meantime, let's go on this quest. Quest, go search within yourself. Find them trauma spots. Are you ready to let go? If so, speak on it. Let's go. Yeah, that ought to have you grooving and moving into that poetry prompt tonight. How you guys feel about that one tonight? That's a pretty good one, I think. Anyway, like I said, I come up with them, but I don't come up with them. I just listen to the universe talk to me. I give it to us. It's for all of us. Don't think because I'm giving you the prompt that I don't need the prompt myself. I'm just fortunate while embracing it through my music. It helps me. I do mine through my. I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully, you guys are getting on top of that, releasing that trauma tonight. I set you free. Let's go with it, man. Next one simply called After Midnight. Let's go. Welcome to Jazzy Sunday Night with Sound Dr. Allen, aka Allen B, the artist as well. You're listening to the sounds of Allen B. Yep, that's me. Two hats, two brands, one man. Every Sunday night from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight or more. Come check us out. We'd love to have you. Let's go. Yeah, I hope this music got you in the right place to talk about your trauma, release your trauma, whatever's necessary. Uh, Coming to the stage, as we would say, none other than Miss Marianne Peters. How are you doing this evening, young lady?
I'm doing good. I'm having quite a night because my youngest son is at three of his friends' place tonight, spending the night.
Oh, wow. So you got freedom.
Yeah, until 8:30 to 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
That's all right. I enjoy every bit of it.
Yeah,
What you got for us this evening, my sister?
this one's called Releasing My Trauma. Releasing my trauma set me free by me writing about it. Releasing my trauma set me free by making me have hope again. Releasing my trauma set me free by making me think of the good in my life I have now. Releasing my trauma set me free by allowing me to help others by speaking about it. Releasing my trauma set me free by taking a huge load off of me I carried around my whole life. Releasing my trauma helped me by making me feel free once again. Releasing my trauma made me happy again. That's it for that one.
Awesome, awesome. Because I feel the same way you feel. Because releasing my trauma really saved my life.
Yep.
I can't even go there right now. I need to get emotional.
Yep.
But yeah, I feel you on that. Every bit of it. Thank you so much here.
You're welcome.
All right. Anything you got coming up this week?
Yeah, actually, it was supposed to be tonight at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time, but they switched it to June 2nd,
Okay.
which is coming Sunday. It's Showcase Your Talent show on Zoom.
Okay.
It's from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm one of the contestants, so I could, if I have a high enough score, win some cash prize.
All right. Now, well, let's see how you do. Keep us posted, okay?
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
All right. That is Marianne Peters with her trauma piece. That's what's up, y'all. Hey, we're doing pretty good. We're figuring out this Zoom thing pretty good. It might take us a few more rounds of it, but we'll get it. We'll get it. In the meantime, we're going to keep on pumping this music out. See what we got going on here. Let's see what we got. All right, I see you, Dr. Bael. I see you. To the Zoom meeting as well. Good to have all my good people in. Gonna keep it moving. Like I said, we want to awaken those trauma sores, put a little salve on them and let the gab break loose a little bit so we can start a better healing process. So let's continue to do some awakening, y'all. Let's be free tonight. Release some of that trauma we got going on. I know we all got some. I know I do. folks. All we got to do is focus. Focus on the love. Focus on the healing. Focus on the being. Focus on the knowing. Let's go to heaven. It's simply called Heaven by yours truly. Yeah. Okay. So, um, just chatting with a young lady in the chat. That's a hard prompt right there, and it may be, but I want to share this with you again. What we do here on Jazzy Sunday night with poetry may or may not be like anybody. No, it's going to be unique to us because we are different people. Therefore, whatever we share and what we do is going to be different. But not to say that somebody else is similar to what we're doing. Purpose is to help you heal, help you raise your vibration. So sometimes I have to challenge you. Honestly, when I tell you it's not me, sometimes I'm being challenged myself by the same prompts that you're looking at. I'm looking at them too, going, "Whoa, where'd that come from?" Anyway, so the whole purpose for you guys to be in a safe space here and start talking about it. If at least start thinking about it as the music plays. You see, I'm in a chill mode, trying to make sure we get this opportunity, right vibration to touch your mind, to release some of the pain, trauma that you've been many years. Some of you from childhood, some of you from 2 weeks ago, 3 months ago, whatever your personal journey is. Again, glad you're here, that you're a willing participant. Don't be afraid. Step in here, give it a shot. Probably gonna play the track right here. Thoughts. Maybe you just need to get in touch with thoughts. Thoughts, y'all.
What you say? I don't know. Is there a purpose? Is there a reason? Let's check this out. Let's see what this is. Okay, how about that? I hear footsteps walking in the darkness, but yet there's no one there. I see shadows in the sunlight, but yet no one is there. I look in the mirror to see inside myself, and no one's there. I look outside of myself into the mirror to see myself, look at myself, but no one's there. No one's there. Just my thoughts for a moment in time. Something that I had seriously on my mind. Maybe that'll change in time. Anyway, like I said, it's just my thoughts. You're welcome to join me. Go wherever you want to go. That's what it's all about. Your thoughts. Where do they take you? And yet no one was there.
My thoughts. This is simply called poetry, y'all.
The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. Poetry, poetry, yeah. The way our hearts combine to make the sweetest of sounds. We can recreate the rhythm while the walls crumble Yeah, the words I hear are just poetry. But the difference between me and you is music is my words. That's my poetry. Opens up my third eye, gives me a chance to wonder why I should live or die. Keeping all my feelings bottled up inside until I stroke the keys. And every now and I pick up a pen and try to write something like a summer breeze. Truth is, I'm in my four-corner room watching the world go zoom, zoom, zoom. Truth is, I love to play my all-day music. Truth is, I'm constantly living inside this summer madness. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. Poetry, poetry, yeah. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. Poetry, poetry, yeah. You see, I've been slipping into darkness. Living this life full of joy and pain. Searching for that happy feeling. Somebody told me it was in the air. But I'm still looking for the Cisco kid because he's a friend of mine. So I can step off into my lowrider and just cruise through the city. Asking myself and wondering why we can't be friends. You see, I can't stand the rain on my window because it brings me so much pain. Memories once loved, now lost. Tell me where is the poetry I hear? The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. Poetry, poetry, yeah. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. Poetry, poetry, yeah.
Yeah, how about that, y'all? Just poetry. The words you hear are just because music is my poetry. Okay, I think I got you, Caroline. I think I understand. Anyway, that's the poetry prompt for the night, man. Pull it up. Pull up that trauma. Try to put some moisturizer on it. Help break the scab a little bit. Skin come out and get the fresh air and start healing. You don't have to do it all at once. You can do a little bit at a time, man, so you make sure you don't hurt yourself. That's the way you go about it. And that way, when you're all said and done, you're on your point. On your point. Ain't nobody else mess. I found that it was a great, great, great healing experience. To even have been in a trauma situation is came out of it with sharing, talking about it, talking about it. Man, a great release. You guys should try it. That's what we're here tonight for. Like I said, tonight is your night to be free. Dig down in there and find some of that old trauma, and let's start releasing that stuff, man. Let's get rid of it. So let's hit this one with let's bring some little meditate, vibrate higher into this one. Let's go, y'all.
This is a journey of sight, of mind, and of soul.
Good evening, Miss Caroline Creative. How are you doing this evening?
I'm well. How are you?
I cannot complain.
I'm sorry to see that Blue Lotus has been in a dark place. That's no fun. Well, I wrote a poem, I guess it's been about 3 years ago. Well, after my brother died, I wrote like a 27-page letter to him. Mm-hmm. And then that was back in 85. So I never wrote another thing. And then when I discovered the Instagram community of poets in 2020, somebody put out the prompt, barely breathing. And I said, Oh, I can write to that. So here is barely breathing. Answer to your question. Tom is dead. Overdose in bed. Early 80s, addicted to cocaine. Life ended in a hurricane. Winds were blowing. I was barely breathing. Rains fall, no pain relieving. Wife, teacher, mother, life goes on without my brother. His therapist asked, what brings you joy? Spending time with our girl and boy. He treated us to circus and bowling fun, became closer to our son. Now Tom has broken our heart. Forevermore we are apart. I couldn't catch my breath those days, weeks, months after his death. Waking each morn, I would remember, felt bereft, October to December. Barely breathing, life went on. Nothing, haunting thoughts, be gone. Put it on paper, reaching for a notebook, I took a lifelong, long look. I wrote and wrote, 27 pages, all right? Memories on paper well into the night. Letter began, Dear Tom, don't be dead, leaving us not even a thread. Only memories on which to cling. What heartbreak you did bring. That night, Daddy started to cry, noticing a teardrop roll from his eye. We left the room to give him some space. Tom's ghost appeared before his face. I'm sorry, Daddy, his spirit did reach. Too late for what this lesson did teach. Just 31, he'd run out of time. Now I've lost my rhyme. It took 6 months not to feel heart's visceral knife stab with every song and thought of our talented musician. He'd recorded a 35th birthday song to me that year. His words about our beautiful children and how he loved them touched my soul. Mama especially loved Stevie Wonder's reminder. I just called to say I love you. As I thought of that life-altering event, I was barely breathing. Thanksgiving, our daughter wistfully said, I wish Uncle Tom was here. He is, sweetie, my sister assured. Felt a squeeze on my shoulder. As we washed dishes, I told Betsy. She quietly answered, I felt it too. Across the room, 12-year-old Laura added, I felt it too. 8th grade assignment about symbolism. Her essay was about the beauty of the electric guitar Tom had carved. Guitar's curves, life's ups and downs. Laura described its loveliness, symbolic of the good of life that Tom's missing and the flaw in the wood representing the ugliness of his death. Months and years later, our young son saw a tiny reflection of Tom's face in the corner of his glasses, but only when doing anything that could put him in harm's way. Jumping ditches of water, watching a backhoe in a neighbor's yard, Uncle Tom was watching out for our darling clock. Daddy mourned by listening to Tom's cassette tapes upon our. In neat block lettering, he filled long yellow tablets, columns of every single song title, pop tunes of many genres, filled pages upon pages. 20 years later, I found those tablets while going through Daddy's belongings. Clark used those yellow pages to create a collage. When I gazed upon 3 generations of art, I was barely breathing. And that's my piece in answer to your question, and hello to people who came in. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing so much. Anytime anybody talks about trauma, it's almost inevitable, I say almost, that you have to somewhat relive it to present it in its true essence. And so I thank you for allowing yourself to be touched in that moment tonight. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Yeah, your question definitely went straight to that memory. That was definitely the most traumatic event of my life.
I understand. Thank you for sharing that with us, Caroline. We appreciate you. As always,
thank you.
You know you're welcome back.
Thank you. And I wanted to tell you, I had a little heart episode Monday. I know you've had a big heart episode recently.
Right.
But I just want to remind everybody to stay hydrated, especially as we age, because it really has a negative effect on hearts. I thought I was staying hydrated. I've been really trying to stay hydrated. And I was driving along after a nice morning, and I felt this squeeze on the back of my scapula, and then I felt nauseous. And then, I told my husband, I'm coming home. I don't feel well. And then by the time we got to the emergency room, I was sweating profusely. So those three symptoms together are not good. So take care to stay hydrated.
Most definitely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm glad your recovery is coming nicely.
Yep. It's doing wonderful. Appreciate you, Caroline.
I appreciate you too. Thank you. Good night.
That was Caroline Creative doing her thing. She is an awesome person, man. She has an extensive background in English and literature and stuff like that. So she never surprises me with the beauty that comes out of her words. So, and thank you for that, Caroline, and appreciate you allowing yourself to be touched for a moment as we continue the journey on for what we got going on tonight. Blue Lotus, what's going on, my sister? Okay, I see we got one over here from Daybreak. She says, letting go of my deepest trauma has set me free. Had to realize not many love the same as me. Letting go of people who really don't care about me has also set me free. I remain optimistic, just being me. Hey, cool. Sorry to hear that. Hope everything is all right with him, that Blue Lotus. All right, so like I said, you never know what somebody's going through, man. A lot of things going on in the world out here, man. We all got to be mindful of each other. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, you are. Make sure you be the first brother, first sister you take care of so you can take care of somebody. I don't mean that to be selfish. I mean that to be, when you have something to offer somebody, make sure your tank is full. But in the case of an emergency, do what need to be done. Anyway, this next is called My Magic Wand. I see I got another request in the room. I'll pull you up right after this song. Don't go nowhere, Blue Lotus. Yeah, that's simply called my magic wand, y'all. What's your magic wand? You know, my magic wand consists of my energy from my music, my truth, my knowing, my being. And if as long as it's done in love, y'all, that's what's up. What's up, Blue Lotus? How you doing, young lady?
Okay. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I haven't been on here in a while, but okay, I'm on the live day. So yeah, how have you been doing? I know you've gone through a lot of health issues and trauma. So how are you feeling?
I am feeling, as I tell my wife, I'm bright.
Okay.
I got a little something else going on. I got to get taken care of, but it's nothing major. So,
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I had written this poem, but you know how it is. I'm on 2 tablets, and I'm not sure. Oh, I do have it. I do have it. I don't know if this is going to be okay. So I went through a kind of a mental breakdown. I just felt kind of overwhelmed, with everything. You know how sometimes you said you have to take time and let things go, and I think I was just too busy.
Right.
I was just too busy. I was just trying to do too many things. First of all, trying to take care of my son, who is neurodivergent. He's schizophrenic and bipolar, which makes him schizoaffective. And he's also Asperger's, which is high functioning autism, which is, the whole bit about perfect pitch with, you know about that, with the music thing. He plays 7 instruments, he's perfect pitch. And I think that drives him a little mad because the other musicians can't necessarily achieve what he's doing, and it's just crazy.
Yeah, they can't keep up.
Yeah, they can't keep up with him. So not that he's so great, but he just doesn't have the patience. So he went through another bout where he ran away and he was trying to harm himself. And I've been through that so many times, everybody, and I think you guys know me, that this time I just broke down. So when I broke down, just like you said, all the trauma that you've ever had in your life comes back. But I'm not going to read that poem because that's a little too much for this venue. I'm just going to read what I wrote when I was getting better. Because sometimes you have to write, like you write music, so we have to write, music, words, whatever we do. I'm not a musician. I wish I was a musician because I think I would have something to say musically. So this is just called The Slow Descent. And it's kind of dark. So here goes. The slow descent into madness must feel a little like black and white edges of the city of promise, prestige, littered with promiscuity. Escaping into the shadows, hiding from reflections of incandescent dreams deferred. Empty trains, like crowded thoughts of madness, squeeze through endless tunnels of darkness. The bats and rats seek refuge in the bowels of the inner caves made by human hands. And human hands often invade their habitat, destroying the roots, often forming a tangled, deceptive web of imposters' love, redemption, and a sacred lair. The howl of the beast joins breaths with the screech of the train and all who ride on the outer fringes of sanity. If it's quiet you seek here, you must flee. You will have none. Flee now while you can, before gray matter turns to ash, and the mere memory of leaving is already a jagged cliff you have leaped from into turbulent, salty waters of a polluted sea of nothingness. and the pain of 1,000 what ifs, tears and castles with open doors, billowing in the wind, beckoning your lost soul to enter once again, to enter yet again, but go where? So I wrote that when I was in the bowels of sadness. I was very sad. So I know that sounds really like, oh my God, so, so gray, so whatever. And not really a poem, it's more prose. But I find myself writing like that when I'm in the depths of despair. So that's that.
Well, I'll say this: everything, and I try to mention this, as often as possible. I don't do it as often as I used to, but everything,
Lonnie, hi, Lonnie.
everything
Okay.
has a vibration, and those words you gave out were either a release or an incantation to come in, and I believe they were more of a release to release the negative energy. And so while it may sound dark to others, for you, it is really the light in the darkness returning to itself so you can be who you're supposed to be. Because when I'm in a dark space and I write a piece of music, I'm releasing all of that negativity and picking my light back up, picking my torch back up and moving. I would imagine as a creative, it would be somewhat similar to you, but that's just my thought on the process. Forgive me if I messed that up on you, but
No,
no,
I think you're right on task. And I see some of my beauties in here. I see Lonnie, and I see Just Our Misdemeanor, and I see Health Vibe. I just see everybody in here. I love you guys. I love you. I haven't been coming on because it's just been a lot, and but I'm continuing to write, and like I said, it's a little dark now, creeping back into the light, like you said, and I'm working on myself, working on my health, and just mental is key, but I'm also working on my physical so I could be a stallion. I'm doing the thing. I'm running, squatting, eating right, hydrating like Caroline said, and just doing what I need to do. But I am really seeking a safe place where madness can dwell in all of its splendor. When I say madness is many things. And you're a music man, so we use the term madness in lots of ways.
right.
Summer madness, all the songs. So I feel like people that are neurodivergent need a place where their madness can be free to reign creatively. I don't mean hurting anybody. I don't mean being called a monster. I mean, they need to be able to talk about their music and how it makes them feel, or talk about their poetry. But they need to say, I wrote a poem last night because I saw a vision. Oh, I heard a voice and it was mean, but they wrote a piece about it, and they should be free to do that and not feel contained in a cage.
That's
So
right.
with all of that, I will go.
Okay.
My company, Blue Lotus Illumination, seeks to do that. We heal minds with the use of the arts. So you guys, follow me and hit on my website. And I got a children's book coming out for the children's book. And Lonnie knows I'm making a film. So I'm doing it. I had a dark moment.
And guess what? That's okay
Yeah.
too. That's okay too.
Thank you for letting me share.
It's all part of the journey. And if you decide to come back, you don't have to come on and speak. Just come on and listen. Let the music do what it's supposed to do. Let it heal you. I appreciate you, Blue.
Thank you so much. Love you.
Love
Bye-bye.
you too. All right.
Bye-bye.
So, Nicole, we're going to pull you up after this next track. So just sit tight. We see you in the room. So we got you coming up. All right. So, hey guys, like I say tonight, this is a night for you to get that healing if you want it. You have to understand that sometimes it's all about being in the right flow of things. The universe is always sending out different types of energy, and it is our responsibility, once we have spoken to the universe, to be on the lookout for the things that you say you wanted while you're walking down this path and it looks like a bird, but maybe it is a plane. You need to just touch the bird and watch you both fly away. I don't know. You tell me. Only you know how you speak with the universe, but the universe will always answer you. You being prepared to pick up those tools that you asked for, you can fly away. I hope you are. So continue to enjoy the music, man. Hey, let's go on this magic carpet ride, man. How about that? I think that's time. This is simply called Magic Carpet Ride, and right after this, we'll have the author Nicole S. Brown. Right here on WSDA Radio, Sound Dr. Allen Radio.
I just got to say something to you. I just got to say something to you. I just need you to listen. Will you listen? Come and go with me on a magic carpet ride. Come and go with me on a magic carpet ride. Come and go with me on a magic carpet ride. Come and go with me on a magic carpet ride. Come and ride with me on a magic carpet ride. Sunshine and the rain, the moonlight and the pain. The sunshine and the rain, the moonlight and the pain. Can you feel the sunshine and the rain, the moonlight and the pain? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? The sunshine and the rain, the moonlight and the pain. The sunshine and the rain, the moonlight and the pain. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Go and feel it. moonlight in the pain. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? The sunshine in the rain, the moonlight in the pain. The sunshine in the rain, the moonlight in the pain. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? The sunshine in the rain, the moonlight in the pain. The sunshine in the rain, the moonlight in the pain. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Go on, feel it.
Okay, we'll see if we can get this thing straight. Nicole S. Brown, where are you, my sister?
I'm fine.
All right, hold tight
How
just
are
a minute.
you?
All right, I'm good. Hold tight just a minute. See if I can get this thing to put you in the right camera spot. Hey, oh, that young lady there. And there she is. Doing.
I'm doing good.
That's good. So back to this trauma thing, like I said, everybody always has a little piece to touch on, and
Yeah,
there's
I
some.
faced a lot of trauma.
But that's okay. Some people, believe it or not, I say this with great amount of respect for whoever dealing with trauma. Sometimes you are built for trauma. Now that doesn't mean to be that you have to take people's crap trauma, but you are built for. You'd be surprised what you're helping somebody else go through, even though it's you going. Always try to be as optimistic in all of those circumstances, and always remembering that everything is for the greater good.
Yeah,
You just
I'm in a
happen to be
group
a
home
part of
right
that.
now because I'm homeless because of a lot of trauma. And I'm finally going to group therapy about it. And I'm hoping that things, get better for me. And I know even after the group therapy is over, it's still gonna be still gonna be a further process.
That's right.
I
Continue.
know this piece by heart.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and it really hits home. I wrote this a long time ago, but it still hits home. I still be crying about it often.
Okay. Do you think?
This is called The Way I Wanted to, and it's from my book All About Slime. I wish I could have met you and held you. I would pay all of the money in the world to see you now, my lost child. Only God knows what you could have been. You and your father have this in common. I wish I could have been with both of you the way I wanted to. I was so happy when I found out about you. I rushed to tell your dad, only to find out he left town without telling us goodbye. As a result, I then cried constantly. I was so sad. I did not eat. I could barely sleep. I would fall and well in the shower, all because both our dads were cowards. Then I started feeling all bad and crappy, and then you too left me. Again, I was devastated that I really never had a dad. I lost the man I love and our baby. I really regret that I never got to play with those thin little fingers and toes, or dress you up with nice suits or dresses with bows. I hate that I allowed our father's decisions to make me so upset that I could not hold you in my womb for the set time for its natural incision for your debut. Mommy's shining star, now you're somewhere up there very far. I wish I could have met you and held you. I would pay all the money in the world to see you now, my lost child. Only God knows what you could have been. You and your father have this in common. I wish I could have been with both of you the way I wanted to.
Beautiful piece. See it really touch you, even to this day. Stay strong, my sister. Keep on coming back to. I don't know what other communities you participate in, but you know you're home when you come here Sunday night, and reach out to the people in these rooms because some people really be able to help you deal with the stress that you deal with on a day to day. You know, I say this.
Well, I'm more relaxed now than ever before. I'm losing weight a whole lot faster than ever before. I've been under a whole lot of stress, over the years. It's just I feel a little bit more relaxed now than ever before.
Ooh, well, I think I'm gonna play this.
But ain't no money coming in.
That's all right. You know, everything is not about money. One of the things I have been manifesting is say this to we all know we need money, transfer energy to do things. We all know that. Sometimes money is buying you the resources that you need to survive. So I stopped asking for the money and I started asking for the resources because that's what you use the money for is resources.
Yeah, I do need a lot of resources like clothes and shoes and
So I
food
decided
and
to
stuff.
just focus on the resources, and in order to get the resources, what come with the resources? You got to have some money.
Sauce, man. Give me the sauce. Give me the sauce.
That's one of my roommates.
That's all right. That's all right. But anyway, so that's what we do. That's what we do. It works. Just stay focused. Give up. Never give up, never surrender. That's our family motto. And
Yeah,
that's what we
we
live
need some more chicken because my roommate liked the way I fry chicken.
That's all right.
She said, "You can fry us some more chicken." That's what she said.
Wow. Well, y'all enjoy the music tonight, and continue to come through. See what kind
All
of
right.
vibrational
Yeah.
healing you can get. Okay.
Yeah, I might do another live tomorrow so we can fry some more chicken.
All right, girl.
All right, bye.
Be chilling. That is author Nicole S. Brown, smiling through her trauma, and then sometimes that's what you got to do is smile through the storm. The storm you want to pass through the storm. You don't want to sit in the storm. A lot of times we get all engrossed in the thunder and the lightning, looking this way and looking that. The storm is moving. It will pass. You just have to sit still and you stay humble and always have positive everything. Easier said than done. I know. I'm just telling you. I'm just here to encourage you. Make sure we all do the right thing. So I think this next track is something that might be beneficial just because of what we're talking about tonight. This is a piece that my wife and I did together. It's called I Never Thought. That's the music featuring Dr. Aim Bael doing a poetry piece. Say, I see myself. Y'all check this out.
I see myself in her. Dedicated to my daughters and to all the beautiful daughters out there who have been hurt. I see myself in her. But when I look into the mirror, for the life of me, I cannot see the hurts and the pains of that mighty, powerful woman looking back at me. She hides her childhood trauma deep within her cells and in her tissues until it transforms and mutates microscopically into dis-ease states, causing all of her organs to develop their own issues. In the rain, I see myself in her. You see, in the rain, pain has a way of migrating its way through her system's interface with her mind, body, and spirit. It's a weapon that will cause a massive destruction of everything she's ever known until she finally wakes up and hears it. In the rain, through the pain, I see myself in her. I never ever dreamed or imagined that the pain I put up on a shelf would resurface in my daughter until I looked at her hurting and I saw myself. In the rain, I never thought. Hurt and pain lies dormant, patiently awaiting for a moment to attack her body without a glance, navigating its way through an entire lifetime's journey of negative energies that don't even begin to give her a second chance. In the rain, through all the pain, I never thought. I see myself in her. I never thought the tracks of my tears would rain upon her and pour down for so many years. Over and over again as I prayed and I swore and I promised to myself as I lay in the rain. I never thought the goddess living inside of me would ever again have to experience or see. I never thought. In the rain, I see myself in her. I never thought. I never even thought. Horrible events that decades ago happened to her mother would ever have to occur in another. How could I have ever known that history would repeat itself? If so, I would have never just let it rest there, sitting upon that shelf. I never thought. Dirty little secret that was shut up in me, hiding, locked up inside of my complex mind, would resurface once more in her, but this time, I could never leave it behind. I never thought. In the rain, I see myself in her. I never thought my first and only ever born would be wounded, deconstructed, forever traumatized, so tattered and torn. It is said that the sins perpetrated upon our ancestors would be revisited for generations and generations. But has it ever occurred to anyone that it would be repeated and repeated again in the journals of history? So many different nations. I never thought. I see myself in her. You see, as long as we remain silent and don't remember, acknowledge, confess, or proclaim who we are, that negative energy will remain in our thought processes and forever attempt to control us and go way too far. I never thought. I see myself in her. I never thought that I would be pushed aside, my mind trampled, blocked, ignored, until I swallowed my pride. In and out of consciousness, out and in the rain, I never thought I would see myself in her pain. Again and again and again, I prayed and I asked for forgiveness for each of us who held a dirty little secret in the palm of our hands. Through our pain, I even asked myself, will she ever see herself in me? Even through the pain, and even in the rain. May we all discover the preciousness of this present moment. Ashe. And so it is.
Yeah, that is I Never Thought, featuring Dr. Ain Bayel speaking her piece, I See Myself in Her. Who do you see yourself in? What traumas are you connecting to with your family member, friend, etc., etc.? Tonight is your healing night, y'all. Like I said, release that pain, release that trauma. Music is here to help you. Come on in the room there, Just Star Misdemeanor.
Gang, what you saying, doctor?
All right, what's going on with you?
Big love to the missus as well, man. That was beautiful.
Thank you. All right, what you got for us? I know you got something fire.
I don't know. I was actually just thinking because like what you were just talking about, and I did see the prompt before. Like my bad, I've had to come in and out of the room. I'm thinking, what to do? All right, fuck it. I can swear in it. I always swear anyway. But can I swear?
Hey, be yourself.
Oh, there you go. All right, thank you. So this one I read earlier, and like I don't think I've read it on here before. And yeah, all right, I think this will work. So I'm just trying to make it on my screen so I can see it. All right, excuse me. Big love, yeah, fam. I feel rude just coming in, just spitting a poem, like, you know what I mean? Just want to say hello first, but big love. Mr. Magician's sperm donor. Oh, I meant to say dad. I think they call you father. The one that married our mother. Heartbreaker, smashed the little girl's heart to pieces repeatedly, continuously, and over again. One more time just for luck. Fuck it. It's already broken. Let's do it again. Show me a man would never ever value me enough to keep his word or stick around. Regardless, each and every single day. Christmas days, birthdays, they're the worst days. But you said something different on my first day. Probably some lies like, oh, never forget this day, protect you into the end of your days. Also known as broken promises. 3 kids huddled by the window, holding hope, begging for that door to knock. A fortnight, you said. 23 years later and still counting, waiting for you to return. Waiting. Obviously, I gave up that joke a long time ago. Avoided it like you did that one time you saw us out in public. Oh yeah, I remember the last line you left me with. I'm sorry that you feel that way. Someone didn't learn punctuation. Should have dropped a fat fucking full stop after I'm sorry. You've been not to realise you've had it hard lately. Let me rephrase that. Your dad's not been having a great time lately. Of course I'm going to know. All them postcards and phone calls must have got lost in translation, ate by your dog. I'm trying to help you out here. Give you an excuse, find some reason to excuse you for being such an excuse of a human being. All about your being. I don't know what to tell you. The dums, daddy. Sorry, I've forgotten the words. Just like you forgot all about us. My life's been fucking fantastic. Every day is so easy. Like a stroll in the park, easy as Sunday morning, even during the evening. I sleep like a baby. Do you remember your babies, children, the people who have just started like you that you made? Do you remember your namesake? My bad. How could you? You've not had it easy lately. Lost all your money. Millions must be hard to manage when they work for your own fucking children. I'm sorry that you feel that way. Can you give a fuck about your son now, please? Maybe trade places, be a fucking man for the first time in your life. Actually do something for these humans you made. Life is short, so apparently your feelings matter. I'd rather watch the back of your eyes for an eternity to witness my brother broken again. Thanks for caring. Apparently, I've got daddy issues. It's the lack of daddy issues I've got. A general lack of respect for human beings. Selfish living ain't for me. I don't even hate you like I probably should most definitely do. I pity the fool. You are pitiful. Surprised I even recognize your voice at all. Just sound like I remember, although I didn't. Instantly hit me. Sounded familiar. Hard to allocate. 5 times in 23 years. Like all the times I bumped into you at 16, 20, 24. It's almost like we are linked, got a connection or something. Oh yeah, I just had a flashback from childhood. You seemed much taller then. Definitely thought you were strong and had a fucking backbone. I probably sounded similar, but a lot different. Grown human now, taller than you could ever tiptoe to. You fucking can't seem to get the words correct. Shit is Stuart, innit? Don't know how to spell your name anymore. Must be a silent S or something. Dewey's scunt. I'm sure you spell it wrong. There's a capital C before UNT. I'm only seeing a waste of ink to attempt to complete a word. Dad for sure. I think loser suits you better. Memories fade me. Imagine if you formed a sentence that give a fuck about us, your namesake. Can you remember him? Just look at your post. Can you not read his name on every single fucking envelope? The name ring a bell, like the postman reminding you constantly. Recognize that face in the mirror. Of course not, because you don't give a shit about yourself. So how could you care about anyone else when your son came back to life and is dying again? You've not had it easy lately. How fucking selfish of me to ask you to give a shit, you absolute waste of skin. Imagine We are related. The one that I'm so fucked up. Not like I've been able to say I've not been having a great time lately. What a fucking luxury. That sounds so beautiful. I can't even imagine it being so easy. My life is just paradise. I literally float because walking is just too easy to have it all. If you even ask the question, you might fucking know. You fucking loser. So lost in yourself, you didn't realize you won when you made us. Freeway, we created like a useless receipt, never once checked on. But if you could get a refund, you look again. Remember the numbers to fill your nose when you never once filled your baby's bellies? The one that hated even smoking turned into a Guinness record fucking hypocrite. I can't even pay you to lie. Bend your nose, but you can't ask me half a question. Tell them why you were conscious. Maybe the devil's jam just fuck you up your silence to block the one who can't use your brain be a fucking person. A man is something you could never, ever, ever meet. Little Jazzy nearly believed you, got lost in that moment thinking you almost give a fuck about us. Such a loser. Apple doesn't fall far. At least I know what I'm such a fuck up. Didn't know we were so similar.
Peace.
Okay.
That's how you release. That's how you free yourself. And you might have to, you might have to do that 100 times, but you're on the path to free yourself. And I'm not just talking to just a misdemeanor. I'm talking about all of us. When you touch that sore spot, you just relive it, but you every time you relive it, you let more and more and more out instead of holding, and being victimized by yourself. And no disrespect to those who are actual victims. Saying that.
Yeah, and by the word victim, man, ain't nobody no victims out here. I feel what you're saying.
Right,
I hear you.
Right, you don't want.
And like, I appreciate you because you're the one that made, like, not, you know, you're the one that sounds a bit like rude, but like because of what you said before, that's the reason why I was like, yeah, fuck it, let me read this piece and just let it rip. But yeah, like nobody's no victims out here. Get me? We're surviving these dickheads.
That's right. So that's all I want you guys to remember is in your speaking, make sure you still reintroducing yourself to the new you, and not reintroducing yourself to the old you, because that's the one you're getting rid of. And that's how we grow. That's how we make them. Again, proud of you, just star misdemeanor artist. We love you. We appreciate you. Keep on sharing with us.
Love, King. You take care of yourself, man. Speak soon.
All right, speak.
Thank you.
That is just star _ misdemeanor _ artist. Awesome poet, been through a lot. As you can hear in that piece of poetry, she pretty much tells the story of her and her father, what they went and possibly still going through. But lift her up in your positive energies, y'all. That's what we're here to do, to keep each other lifted up, right? That's what we want to do, right? We want to make sure we got a place where all of us can come and make sure we good, right? So that's why I'm here. Y'all good? I'm good. Let's keep on making it good. So let's get into this one right here. Where are you? Just flowing in the law of flow. back in the jazz club, a rhythmic and lyrical lounge. Got the one and only. Who is this young man in my room, man? Underscore perfectly underscore imperfect. That is who it is. What's going on there, young man?
How you doing, Doc?
I'm good, man. You see me, you know, I'm having a blast, right?
All the time, man. I love it. Love to see it.
What you got for us today, man? I know you working, trying to pull a prompt together. What you got? What you got?
So I have two pieces that fit into the prompt. I'm just now leaving work, and I have to finish a piece that should have had together by Friday to submit for publishing with an anthology project that I got invited to work with. So I'm not going to be able to write directly to the prompt, but I have two pieces, and I'm going to choose one to share that directly aligns with this prompt. And maybe somebody out there who's listening needs to hear it too. So I'm going to go with that and share my message, and hopefully somebody gets something out of it, and you know, keep it moving. Listen to you while I write whenever I get home.
All right. That's what's up.
So I think I'm gonna go with The Longest Journey. Someone was once quoted saying that road trips aren't measured by mile markers, but rather by moments. Wow. My odometer's been clocking moments by the mile for a while now. Forehead pressed against the glass, watching towns pass, remnants of war zones, places that I used to call home. Sounds that cautioned about the wild thoughts that were free to roam. Moisture drop rocked the face in the window that I crafted, giving the illusion that it was smiling through the pain, so even my breath is depressed and weeps. Going nowhere fast because all the directions have been redacted. The unknown driving me insane as I venture down another unknown street. Billboards of memories past fly by as the struggle bus presses on, and we'll be arriving at the next stop momentarily. You can see, albeit not clearly, there's a bunch of guys standing, waiting in the rain. They all look just like me and carry baggage that adds to the weight of misery that comes complimentary, lacking accountability for self-inflicted issues, trying to dry off with a tissue, and finding others to point the blame. Passing lakes of emotions held back by dams that are showing signs that they're about to break. Former selves drowning in the currents, and you think it'd be a deterrent to keep others from going for a swim. But I can't help those guys, and quite honestly, it's probably best that they meet their fate, along with the memories they carried with them on the overexposed film. We're loading the ferry now, powered by my unsinkable ego, majestic Titanic I'll never let go. Backseat driving a placebo for control as we venture over wreckages buried within the deep. So deep that any unlicensed crafts or vessels that try to reach me will implode. And those who have lost their lives and pieces of their mind and time, I still mourn and weep. For a while, I was a uncontrollable ship wreaking havoc everywhere that I touched shore. My wrath leaving destruction in everything in my path and wake. Even bringing down landmark bridges. Got to give a shout out to Baltimore. Because you never know which path is key or bridge is key that leads to another path to take. But my stop is coming up, and as soon as I take the first step off of this bus, I've already reached my destination. Now every trip that I take where God lives is where I start. Because today it's God's voice that narrates my navigation. Because the longest journey I've ever taken was a journey from my head to my heart. Poetically imperfect.
Wow. The longest journey you've ever taken from your head to your heart. Boom! I'm done. I love it. I love it. You don't mind if I write a song about that, do you? that is.
No, I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all.
That is that one line will stick with me forever.
Thank you.
Real,
Thank
man.
you.
That speaks mountains. You know, you did all the other things, but you solidified it with that. Love my brother. Gang, gang, bang, bang. Let's go.
Always, Doc. You know the vibes.
That's
Peace,
it.
love, and poetry.
Peace, love, and poetry, my brother. Appreciate you here.
Yes, sir. I'll see you next week. I'm going to still listen while I write
I
because
got
I
you.
enjoy your music.
I'll be here for a little while.
Yes, sir.
All right. That is that one and only underscore poetically underscore imperfect. Brother there, he be bringing the heat. You don't even see no fire. It's that infrared stuff, right? You just be there, and if you're in the wrong place, you just get burnt. So, how about this one for you guys, man? It's been a minute. Take me a little quick breather here, but give you guys something to breathe with. I think you guys will enjoy it. You guys like it, especially that girl called Daybreak. She loved this. I see you up there. Don't be smiling. This is called Tranquility Base for that one and only. The girl with the smile on her face. Here it goes. Tranquility Base. Right here on WSDA Radio, right here. Jazzy Sunday Night with Sound Dr. Allen, a.k.a. Allen B. the Artist. Y'all check me out every Sunday night, 9 p.m. to 12 midnight and more sometimes. We never know. Enjoy Tranquility Base. Y'all in chill mode? Yeah. I'm trying to make sure y'all relax. Let the trauma go. The vibrations wants everybody to know that there were awesome pieces tonight, with everyone releasing their hurt, pain, sorrow, anger, anxiety, fear. All of this trauma we all have held so close, so near, and so dear. What a way to release it, all from you and from me. We don't have to hold it much longer, family. In this high vibrational atmosphere, we are each definitely being set free. And I concur. Let's go, family. Keep doing it. Yeah, that's simply called In the Presence of Christ. That is from the Alan B. 3 and Me, Father, Son, Spirit LP, which you can find right here. Those two places. Right there. See it? Up there with the fire? Yeah, there you go. Anyway, hey man, it's been a beautiful evening. I'm glad everybody's in a relaxed mode, tearing down the walls that you got built up around some of the trauma. Get rid of some of that weight so you can fly away. Say in one of my pieces. The more that old stuff you can let go of, the freer you can be, the freer you can move forward and actually be who you're supposed to be. You may be somebody, you may be being somebody great right now, but there's still yet greater for you when you, or once you release the rest of those things that are holding you back. And we all got something, so I'm not throwing no darts at nobody or anything. Anything, I'd be throwing them at myself. But that's how we got to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to support one another and be willing to do that. Be willing to be vulnerable with one another. And I don't mean go stand on your soapbox and tell all your business, but connect with people you connect with on what spirit tell you, and be that. That's how you'll keep it moving. But anyway, I don't know anything. I'm just here trying to give you a lovely, lovely, lovely entertainment. As I'm going to continue to do that. That's what I'm going to continue to do. But anyway, how about this one called If You Love Me? A little bit of classical violins in there, maybe, I think. Y'all might enjoy this. Anyway, but watch how the violins have a specific vibration and how they touch you. Listen to them. Yeah, if you love me, put some of that positive energy. Help all of us tear down them negative walls. Let's go and take a little lovers interlude. Yes, that is Lover's Interlude. Hey, I hope you guys are feeling really, really great. Relaxed is a better word for it, because in the relaxation is the extraction of the traumas. So, like when you go to the doctor for something, and especially the dentist, they'll tell you to open your mouth wide, get your mouth open wide, and they put the tube back there, whatever it is they got to do. Last thing they tell you is what? And then that's when they do what they got to do. At first, they want you to open wide so they can make sure they can get in there. Then they say, back, whatever problem. So, in the relaxation is the release of trauma as well. So, Health Vibration says, my deepest traumas have trapped me and swallowed me bit by bit over the years. But immersing myself in this high vibing atmosphere has begun to put me back together again, and it's making me whole in all of my tears. You see, the puzzle pieces can be broken apart, but when you start to gather the pieces of who you really are, it's amazing how brand new you begin to feel. Putting yourself back together creates a fabulous new start. What's up? That's what's up, Health. Health Vibration slamming out here. What's up with that? Where the rest of my literary people out here? I know y'all got some stuff to say. Anyway, just be yourself tonight. I'm not pushing for nobody to come on and say anything. I want you to be healed. Sometimes your self-healing is all. You know what I mean? So, that being said, man, sometimes you got to walk the solitude dance. Go. Great peace, self. Great peace. Yeah, somebody done passed me by. I don't know why. Tell me. Why? Got me living in solitude. That dance that leaves me without romance and no way to enhance the things that I find all alone, most important to me. Got me living in this solidarity of solitude. All of us who feel lonely. You see, I got no dance, even though I should have one. Holding you closely and allowing your hand to massage my hand as we sway back and forth, back and forth. In a rhythmic, is it rhythmic? I don't know. But we smoothly groove and try to find something that makes us uniquely move away from the crowd, called solitude. Are you with it? Can you dig it? Am I alone? Is someone else here with me? Are we alone? Yeah, they say Papa's got a brand new bag, but I doubt it. I tried to say it loud. Yeah, y'all know the phrase. They want me to make it. I'm black and I'm proud, but reality is, it just brings more solitude, because that ain't the word we gotta use. Not for political status. Seeking ye shall find. They try to give me a literary apparatus to hold me down, and I'm not with that. The truth lies within a dictionary. So I stay in this solitude, seeking called black, to find what's on the inside, to bring me back to my original glide stride of pride. I'm talking about gazillions of years ago, when things was in its natural state. In the beginning, when solitude was an attitude of beatitudes. Not That's to right. Beatitudes. Things were stuck together. Yes, they was glued, but they was in solitude. But not the attitudes of beatitudes. Beatitudes in the Bible. Can you love your neighbor like you love yourself? Can yourself be neighborly, even to start with? That's the question. You see, the true attitude of the Beatitudes is being the right attitude. No, I'm not talking about the Beatitudes that lie within the book of blackness called the Holy One. I'm talking about you, the one, being, seeing, speaking, doing, being the attitude of the universe that sets everyone free, allowing us to fly, fly, fly away into the ever-loving, eternal bliss that always exists, free from turmoil, free from all your soiled clothes. Not even this flesh suit can hold you down when you recognize where you wear your crown. As you journey through your chakras from the root to the crown. Being the light, not searching for the light. For you are the darkness, and out of the darkness does come the light. So stay in your solitude as long as you need to. Find your path so you can be you. You dig it? Inside you is everything you ever needed. Inside you is all the attitude you need to be to conquer you. Do the dance of solitude. Do the dance, do the dance. Let solitude enhance your dance. This is the solitude dance. sometimes you just got to be in the solitude of with yourself. You know, the solitude dance is what I call it, where you can just talk to yourself, find yourself, and just listen to yourself. Really, more than anything, when you do that, it's all good. It's all fire. You know what I'm saying? So I got another little piece, little comical thing here. It's, from Jolene Thibodeau. She says, "Release came. Release came when I became kind enough to see my deepest trauma would always cause me to pimp, and I brought a pimping cane to accentuate." I feel you on that. Say, hey, ain't beat them, join them. A pimping cane. That's all right. Well, how you guys doing, man? I hope you guys got a chance to release a little bit of this trauma tonight. We're going to play a couple more, then we're going to call it a night ourselves. I think you guys have gotten a lot of good vibrational tools via the universe tonight through the vibrations of the music. Remember it. Go back and check this show out tomorrow. Be on replay. YouTube, Twitch. So make sure you check it out so you can still continue to release if that's what you need to do. Because all these songs that I played tonight, I had no idea I was going to play them. Led to play. So they're beneficial for you no matter when you listen to it, when you go back. Just to go back and listen. So let's do Tranquility Base. Appreciate that daybreak. Don't forget, guys, we're right here on WSDA Radio, Sound.Dallin Radio, Twitch.tv, YouTube.com, X.com, Instagram.com/Sound.Dallin on all of them. Every Sunday night, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. and a little bit more most of the time. Y'all come and join us. Yep. Don't forget to tune in every Sunday night to WSDA Radio, Sound Dr. Allen Radio, twitch.tv, youtube.com, x.com, instagram.com, all at Sound Dr. Allen, 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. You heard me? Anyway, we about to break out of here, man, with this little piece we call soul music. Y'all know why we play it. We've enjoyed ourselves tonight. Hopefully you got a little bit of release. If not, go back and listen to the replay. Check out some of the stuff the poets have said on all the platforms. It's just been awesome tonight, man. I appreciate everything y'all do to support us. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about just showing up and making sure you share the show. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe and leave a comment. All those things, man, make a difference. So we appreciate you. But until we see you on the other end of the journey, as we move forward through the universe, on these next few days, we're going to check y'all out when we return to the same spot next Sunday night. Keep in mind, I am having a little procedure done, so I may be just totally left-handed, fumbling all over the place, but we're going to try to make it work. But if not, y'all understand. We'll still play the music. I won't be doing a lot of typing. But we love y'all, man, and we appreciate you. So y'all enjoy this next one, simply called Soul Music, as we get out of here.
Soul music.
Touch my soul.
Soul music.
Touch my soul. Don't stop the music.
Say make you wanna feel better. Make you wanna talk to your neighbor. Make you wanna maybe give them a favor. Take somebody something to drink, something to eat, yeah. Like it used to be when we had gatherings under the tree. Somebody bring me a sausage dog. Somebody bring me a hot dog, a beer, a glass of liquor. Everything that you wanted to do, you did it. Cause you had soul music playing in the background, telling you how to get down. Soul music is the groove music, makes you move music.
Touch my soul.
Soul music is the groove music,
On behalf of myself, Sound Dr. Allen, Health Vibrations, and Daybreak, we'd like to say we love you. Good night and peace.
Touch my soul.